how to unleash your natural stress. First, I want to thank NuSol for the opportunity to come out here and speak to you guys, and I want to thank you guys for coming out. But I want you to give them a hand clap for having such a wonderful evening. So today I am going to talk to you a little bit about how to unleash your natural stress, of course. I want to stress your natural stress when we talk about your natural hair, whether you are natural, you're transitioning to being natural, or whether you're relaxing, you're trying to decide whether you want to go natural or not. I also want you guys to feel very comfortable with asking me questions, throughout the seminar as we talk, because I really want to, connect with you and see what some of your natural hair issues are and, how I can help you. That is my job. So the first place I want to start with is talking about basic hair care needs for you. A lot of people think once they go natural, that means do nothing at all. That means I'm just going to get up and go. You can if you want to, but everything that God gives you is going to be about maintenance and care. You have to take care of it if you want to see it blossom, if you want to see it grow. That's with skincare, that's with working out, anything you do that you want to see results, you're going to have a consistent regimen. And that's where I come in to help you out. A lot of you guys are probably looking to different resources to get information about natural hair. Who looks at YouTube? Okay, we're like Who are my ladies that look through magazines? Okay, we have some magazines. And who just simply go in the store and just pick up what looks good? All right. And that's good. I love YouTube. I want to address that first. I love YouTube. I think YouTube can be very informational. And it can give you some good insight on, different products and things that are out there. But one thing that I do want you guys to consider when you're looking at YouTube videos, a lot of those people find great products that work for them by trial and error. They try things, somebody will send them a product to try to possibly endorse for them, and they're like, well, I tried this and it works great. So what usually tends to happen is you go out and you purchase some of those products thinking it's going to do the same thing for your hair. And then you get disappointed. And you start buying things and pulling things off the shelf everywhere you go. And you're taking advice from the girlfriend. Before you know it, you got a full beauty world at home.
That's right.
That's right. So my job is to help you understand what type of hair texture you have, what your porosity is, what the density of your hair is, whether you need more moisture, whether you need more strength. All of those things are very important to helping you understand what needs to happen with your hair. Some of you are confused. Do I have a curl, a coil, a wave, a straight, a fro? What do I have? So I want to help you out with that. How many people think they have a coil? You think you have a coil. Why? You do too. Why do you think you have a coil?
Because it's really just goes like that all the way down the hair.
Yeah, absolutely. Coil is just simply what it is. The hair coil. And how many think they have a wave? You think you have a wave and a coil. I love that. And I'm glad that you said that, and I'm going to come back to that. But you're absolutely right. Your hair coils around when you have a coil. Now it can be a long stretched out curl, or it can be a very tight curl. And the same thing with the wave. Sometimes you can have a very long extended wave, and you can have a short wave, and all that determines what type of emollients or emulsives that you need to use to get your hair to be manipulated in the way you want it to. The other thing I wanted to address, some of you guys say you're looking at ads in magazines. This is famous. When my clients come in, they bring these 1,000 pictures. Stop. I want my hair to look just like that. I have been going natural now for about 2 years, girl. And look, I want you to make my hair look just like this. And they can have this really, really tight coil. And it's not realistic. It's not realistic in the fact that you can naturally do that, but we can manipulate and make that happen for you. And I say that because a lot of times we look at ads in magazines and we want that, but you don't actually know what the stylist does to make it look good. We try to make it look great. It is our business to want you to see this product and sell it to you and demonstrate it, but we do all types of things to manipulate natural hair to get that natural looking curl. Now I wanted to go back to you. You said you have both. You have a coil and a wave. I love it.
And I don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
A lot of stuff is going on up here.
Exactly. And let me tell you, that's why the title of the class is perfect, How to Unleash Your Natural Stress, because all of us have different makeups. You know, all of us come from different places. You know, we have different type of ethnic groups and things in our families. So that affects the way we're made up. So you can have a really tight section here and around the sides loose, just a couple of different things going on in your hair. So, you know, even though I like to, you know, go by certain charts and, you know, people say, well, I got a B curl, a 2 curl, a 3 curl. You have a U curl.
That's right.
Whoever you are is what it is for you. So you have to embrace you, you know, and learn what works for you. Now, one of the things I do like to do, because since we all do have a foundation that we're made of, you know, we all know that hair is made up of protein, and of course it needs blood and oxygen to grow, and so it's important that you do understand the science of your hair so that you can start understanding exactly what I need to do. And like she was saying, with all the different textures she has mixed in her hair, what you really want to concentrate on is what covers the majority of your hair. And once you figure out what covers the majority of your hair, then we can talk about what type of product you may need to apply to certain sections. And it may be that you need more than one thing to make it happen for you. That's just the reality of it sometimes. But the basic care I want you guys to understand is when we talk about things such as skincare, working out, stuff like that, I want you to start thinking about your hair care in the same manner. You need to be properly cleansing your hair. You need to be properly moisturizing your hair, treating your hair, putting the correct conditioners on your hair, and styling agents to make your hair perform at its best. One thing you definitely need to do is come in and get a treatment. I know you guys hate to get your hair trimmed, but a lot of times that is the main reason why you're finding that you're dry. You know, you have this beautiful hair, and then on the ends it's just kind of swelling up and puffing up on you. That's happening because 9 times out of 10 you're holding on to dead weight. You have to let it go. It's not healthy for you. It's just not. And so you need to come in at least every 6 weeks to get a trim. And some people say every 6 weeks. But it's true, until you get your hair used to a certain regimen. It's just like working out. You work out 3 times a week, you get in great shape, you can afford to miss, you know, a day or two. You know, you can afford to have a cheat day if that's what you want. But you have to get a good foundation started first. So that's important. And it's also important that you understand when you're reading bottles, what does moisturizing, conditioning, what is Carrington protein, what are all of these products saying to you? Because they promise to do some of everything. And the reality is, people, a lot of folks that are making products now, they're not stylists. You know, they're just joining the natural ways. You know, so whatever it takes, hey, they like nuts. We're going to put some nuts. Grab that cocoa butter on out and throw that on there. But nobody's telling you why. So I definitely want to talk to you guys today about Caribbean. This is a 100% coconut milk product. And I love coconut milk because it's one of the meaty part of the coconut has some of the best nutrients for hair. Just like your argan oils, your Moroccan oils, your macadamia oils, I bet you all heard of those oils. Those are nuts. And what they're considered once they're broken down into oil are fine oils. So I do want you to note that there is a difference between your essential oils and your fine oils. Let me tell you why. Essential oils are going to coat your hair, meaning they're going to stand right on top of the hair on the hair strand. They're very good for hair protection, but they're also very good for greasing up your pillows, your car seats, and everything else. But your fine oils are going to absorb right into the hair shaft. So when we think about coconut milk and coconut oils, think about them as fine oils. So these oils are going to go on, they're going to absorb right in, and you won't feel them. So I'm going to definitely right now start passing around this oil so you guys can kind of touch and feel and see, you know, how it works. Now it melts down. It looks very hard at first, kind of like shea butter, natural shea butter, but then once you put it on, it melts down right into your skin. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my model here.